For teachers and students who have been stressed out by e-learning, our product is an easier, more engaging platform that makes learning online more effective and more fun. Unlike other e-learning, unlike our e-learning competitors, our product is a fun, simple, and collaborative platform designed for young learners.
I want to go ahead and quickly introduce the team involved in creating this product. On the Go team, we have Joe, our project manager, and myself. And on the Pro team, we have Anka, Carlos, and Selmia, three very talented individuals. In addition, we also have two advisors. We have Bree, our Go team coach, and Magana, our Pro team coach. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, there's been a lot of issues in the educational industry. We wanted to create a product that helps support students and teachers. Specifically, we want to address the trauma from COVID-19 and violence in schools and society. We want to help with the pain of inconsistent learning and structure in classrooms and help ease the burden the students have from a lack of resources in classrooms. A lot of teachers have reported that they work over 12 hours but still feel like they're not connecting or doing enough for their students. And roughly about 157 million students are affected by the pandemic. Because of this, trying to replace the teachers from high turnover rate and burnout has been estimated to be over $8 billion. So the solution to this problem that we developed comes in this web platform that we created entitled Cubby. So the key features that we really want to show off is that there's a collaborative section for students and teachers to add resources to that would allow for support of one another and also more equitable learning. We have a minimalistic and simple design that allows for easy learning and mastery of our software for all ages and technological literacy. We also have the capability to download these resources and use offline for personal cubbies that students have so that they can learn in any environment. So the way that we're developing this right now, it'll integrate with all current browsers, monitors, and also enable mobile responsiveness for phones and other mobile devices.
Market for e-learning is huge. Right now, there are over 1.5 million kindergarten and elementary school teachers just in the United States. And right now, the virtual classroom industry is worth $10 billion, but it's expected to grow to $26 billion by 2025. For our product, however, we're just going to be focusing on the 29,000 kindergarten and elementary school students in the state of Indiana. When you look at the statistics and realize that over $10,000 are spent on students annually each year in Indiana, this equals about $30 million for just kindergarten and elementary school students. So it's a really big market. So there is a lot of competition in the e-learning market, but Cubby is designed specifically for materials to be very organized into one place. And these materials can be controlled by either a student or a teacher. Unlike Quizlet, for example, which offers learning games, we have many different types of resources. And unlike many of these different e-learning platforms, we have features that can be accessed for free. So to bring in revenue, we plan on using the freemium business model. There will be a free version of Cubby, but of course, then there will be a premium subscription with additional learning resources. But we still want this to be affordable for students. So we plan on having bundle packages that schools can purchase, and then the students will have access to these additional resources. The good thing about Cubby is the simple design will make for an easy time learning the new software, and this will make it easier for teachers and students to switch over from whatever platforms they might have been using before. One of the really cool premium features that we plan on having is like lesson plan consulting for teachers, which will be created by a data-driven software that will help teachers create effective lessons. So over to the right, you'll see our sales and marketing strategy. In those early stages of awareness and interest, we're going to utilize social media just to get our name out, get people familiar with the Cubby brand. We're also going to place ads on educational platforms to do the same thing, but we think this will be a later stage once we have a little more name recognition. And the idea is that we get schools to try our free version, and then hopefully our sales teams can get in contact with schools and get these schools to sign up for our premium subscription.
So milestones is basically where we want to go with Cubby in the future. So we have allocated a certain amount of money for each of the phases of development. So first we have the family and friends phase, and we've allocated $5,000 for this. So we would continue working on our prototype, making it more interactive and finding potential users who fit our target market. Then we have the pre-seed phase, and we have allocated $20,000 here, and we would continue user testing and start the backend portion of our web application. Then we have the seed, and here we have allocated $80,000. We would gather feedback from the user testing, and we would improve based on this feedback. We plan on hiring advisors to promote Cubby prior to the web application's launch, and these advisors would also assist in handling the sales and marketing components. And then we have Series A, and here we have allocated $200,000. So we would launch the first version, and as the product grows, we would like to hire database administrators who help maintain the functionality of our web application, and we'd also like to test out the premium version before launching it.
What we're asking of you today is $100,000, $20,000 for our pre-seed and $80,000 for our seed money. So we plan to allocate $60,000 of this all towards the development of our product, $10,000 towards testing and improving our design, and then $35,000 all towards marketing, building our brand and our image to bring Cubby to the next level. So right now we're planning on having a burn rate of $15,000 a month, which would take us 7 months. And then for our next raise in February, we're planning on having released our first version of our website, also hiring a database manager to manage our back end, and then starting to implement our trial run for our premium features.
This is the landing page for our application Cubby. Upon clicking the Learn More in the header, you'll be taken to an About page that explains more information about Cubby, showcases our team members, and has the frequently asked questions. Below that, you'll be able to sign in or register an account with us. Upon signing in, here it will welcome you to our application and show you both your Classes Cubby and Personal Cubby. In the Class Cubby section, you'll be able to find all your different Classes Cubbies and have the ability to add another Classes Cubby by clicking the plus sign and entering a code. When clicking on a Cubby, you'll find the different resources that both teachers and students in the class have shared. The top portion will be specifically any videos the members of the class have shared, and then below we'll have any files or websites people have shared as well. The icons next to those files will be the subject area that each resource is for. When clicking on the Add Lesson to Class button, you'll be taken to this page. Here you'll be able to create a lesson to be added to that class's Cubby. You'll be able to select the subject area, make a title for the lesson, and create a description for it. With that, you can select the type of resource, and it will give you the upload options based on the content type. Once you are done, you will hit Review, and you will be able to review what information you have added, and if you need to edit it, you can. If everything appears right, then you can select Add to Class Cubby. Once you have added it, anyone in the class will be able to access it. When clicking on one of them, you will see the title, the file, and the description of the lesson. Below that will be options for you to add that lesson to your Cubby and to download it to your device. When clicking Add to My Cubby, you'll still have the option to download it, or you can just go back to the main page. Going there, you'll see in your own Cubby any of the lessons that you have added and be able to go back and download them still.